go by the name of Jerry for those who don't know, and for those who do know, what's the vibes? Let's get right into it. What's the vibe, y'all? Yes, I know you're seeing. It's been a while, guys, but I'm here. It looks like it's getting really greeny. That's what I call it. That's when all the leaves are starting, all forming and looking all bright and green. Guys, the vibes today is changing your mind, or changing our minds. And before I tap on changing your mind or our minds, I would just like to tap on why would we want to change our minds. The reason why I want to tap on why would you want to change your mind first, then it will give you some kind of understanding of why would someone want to change their mind after agreeing to do something, or just giving their word on something that they would want to do with whoever it is or whomever it is. Let's say, for example, you agree to something. Everybody sometimes agree to doing something with someone or participating in some type of stuff like events or whatever it is, and you gave your word. And I'm somebody, when I give my word, I really take it serious. The only way I would break my words after giving up my word is if I feel like I am now placed in a position where, like, what the person agreed to and the vibes, or like other people would say the energy. I like to say the vibes, but I think you could use energy in that sentence as well. The vibes between how you and the person used to click is no longer there again. It's like it switch up, it change after a couple of days. Guys, if you're not seeing the phone is shaking, is because it is not strongly and wood stock. It's not something as big as that. It might be half that size. So that is why it's shaking. The wind is very strong, so guys, bear with me. So the vibes would start changing. You would feel like there is things that you would want to tell the person, and I'm not saying that the person should agree, but at least we should throw it on the table and then try and make us both be comfortable with what it is that we both can agree to. And then it came to that conclusion where the person said yes, but then after a while things start progressing. You would see like you're in a tight spot, like it's always on the person's side, where the person would always want to do this and that, and they would not want you to disagree with what they say, or they might even feel like they gave you the opportunity that you should just take it and not have a say in it. But the thing is that when somebody gives you certain opportunity, or you agree to something that someone wants you to be in, and you don't see, like, you don't get the, how would you say that, you don't feel like as if you can reciprocate certain things to the person. It's like almost like as if you feel uncomfortable being around that place after a while, because the vibes could be all nice and good, and then after a while you come there and you notice something, or you hear or see how the person approach certain things or say certain things. You feel like you get a sense of like maybe it's because you are given that you should take everything that the person is giving you. But no, I don't think that you should. And people are entitled to change their mind based on, I'm not saying that it's not going in my way, it's not going in a way where we agree to. Because remember, if we both are not agreeing on the same thing, we got to come up with some type of solution to make it work, so that we both can work together, so we can be professional, we can be human beings, and we can agree, we can stay on the cost of what we said we'd do. But if everything is changing, and the fact that the person is just giving you that opportunity and they feel like you should take it, to me, I feel like it's unfair. Tell me, guys, those out there who are looking at this video, who are listening to this video, tell me, what do you think? Because the way I would hear and see from certain situations, or hear from certain people, is almost like, just like the opportunity I was talking about last. I think I had a topic about that. I feel like even if people give you opportunity, or you agree to something, and you don't feel good with around the people anymore, or what they choosing to do after you don't agree to them, they kind of switch up. They switch it up because they think that you are there with them now. You give the word, you cannot turn back, and you have already seen yes, they can't deliver that stuff to you, but you will just have to take it because now you're in there. I don't think it's fair for the person who agreed to it based on certain terms that now they have come into it, and now they're seeing you changing everything you said, or you little things starts changing, and that you don't have a voice to voice it and let them know that. So guys, that is why I said I wanted to talk about why would you want to change your mind, and that is one of it. There could be many others, which this video can be long, but I just wanted to focus on just a little chunk of it. And I feel like people could change their mind based on certain circumstances that happen after the agreement. But then there's certain things that you would write on paper, and sometimes you cannot go back. Some people are willing to pay it off if it has to do with money, and they see that they agree to something, and if you break it because you sign your name, you put your name already on it, then the consequences that come with it, regardless of you being the one that have the fault. You just be a woman or be a man and just walk out of that situation, just pay whatever you have to pay because you see you can no longer thumb through with it. But some people, they have more I wouldn't say happy, but they can take more than other people can take. So they would say, you know what, maybe they're in some kind of financial problem, or not even that, they might not even have any money, and they have put themselves in it. So they trap almost just like certain record companies and the deals they give certain artists and certain other paperwork stuff they have to do. They give certain artists certain opportunities, and sometimes the artists don't read the certain fine prints because the artist was in a jam when it comes to their life. They really need a certain financial support, and then they get it looks like a great deal to them, but after getting that, it's like it's more than it's supposed to be. And in that term, sometimes that artist cannot come out because they have no backup financial stuff, only the one that they gave them, and that already all run through because they had debts before they sign up for that. So they cannot, so they have to write it down for the how many years that they sign up for. And in that case, sometimes you have to suffer a lot of heartaches, a lot of time, a lot of your talent, and a lot of giving out a lot of your best work to that certain label that you sign underneath. Because for you, like, it was that, you don't feel like you could have get any other, and in the situation you was, it was really tight. So guys, this is what I mean by changing your mind. And the first part of it, can we change our mind? I think that yes, you can. It depends on if the person that you did the partnership with or the agreement with is not complying, not complying to what they said that they would do, or they start changing up or start bringing more things to it, or start making you want to do other things deep, apart from what you wanted to do, or not letting you even have creative control, or even to voice your opinion just because they're giving you an opportunity or a chance, or to get back up. And even when they know your situation too, sometimes they end up giving you that stuff with it to see if you will take it based on the situation that you're in. So yes guys, I really think that we can change our mind, and we should be able to change our mind, but I think it have a limitation, because like I was telling you about signing those deals and those stuff, sometimes you might not be able to come out from it, but other people do. Through getting that money, they invested in something else, a little portion in something else, and a little portion in something else, and they managed to pay off the rest that they had for that person in order to come out from the deal. But if it's not something that's a signed deal, some people will just walk out and just not say nothing, or some people will walk out and say their piece, and some people would not even know what to do, that they will probably go on and on and on until they tell someone the situation, and then they tell them, well, they could not physically make you do it or whatever. But I feel like people have a right to change their mind depending on what you agree with that person that you made that partnership with or that agreement with. Or it could be talked through the two of you again. If you come to them, especially if you cannot go to them and tell them certain things, because certain people have big egos and they feel like they have done a lot of things more than you, and that you might have not known about what they're doing because you're not that. You're just a certain person. You're probably the distributor, and they're probably the CEO of the company, and sometimes they might look at you in a certain way, because you know all human beings are not really approachable. Some are not approachable, and some people they don't like confrontation, so they want to do that. So that is why I say that you can change your mind depending on stuff, so there is a limitation. But yes, I feel like we should be able to change our mind whether we agree to something or not. Or maybe if you had agreed to do it for a long period of time, you can say, okay, well, such and such, I agreed to do like 8 years with you, but now I feel I will just be able to give you 4 and maybe pay off the other 4, or say, well, that's what I can give to you because of certain things that you switch up, which we didn't agree on, because you feel like it's you that bring most of the things to the table. It is still not fair. We both need each other at the end of the day. So I feel like yes, we can change our mind. Guys, what do y'all think? Let me know underneath the comment section below. I didn't want this video to be long, but I'm sure you it might be long. So guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It takes nothing to like, comment and subscribe. So guys, do that so that you can get more content from me. And guys, on that note, I say stay blessed, peace, and later.